So don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system that we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system and we wise up until we're standing strong again. Don't stop, rise up, wise up until we standing. Don't stop. Wise up, standing strong again. Standing strong, 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 strong. So don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system that we wise up until we standing strong again. Don't stop believing that we'll rise up to the system and we wise up until we're standing strong again. Don't stop, 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 stop. Rise up, wise up until we standing. Don't stop, wise up, standing strong again.
Nathan, call 911.
Help! Police!
Yo, yo, yo.
What is up? What's up, guys? Kristen's one. How's everyone doing? Welcome to Live Vibe 390. No, there is not a filter in my voice. I am coming out of a pretty bad, I don't know, cold or some bullshit. I uploaded a video today on my Patreon explaining the whole debacle, and now I got sick. Welcome to the Live Vibe, dude. This is Live Vibe 390, dude. We got a very interesting vibe for you guys tonight. I got picked up one of the new Grizzly Cans. I'm going to show that off and also recap the ones that we showed off a week or two ago. We're going to talk about the heartbreaking story of the Texas floods. For the guys haven't been following in Central Texas, man, crazy flash floods happened. And also, Giselle and Epstein got arrested for, trafficking people, children. There was a list. You've been screaming out forever. Pam Bondi. There's thousands of videos, of footage that we got to go through. We got to protect the victims. And it came out yesterday that case is closed. Epstein did not, what himself, and or he did up himself, and there is no list. That makes no fucking sense, bro. No fucking sense. And we're going to talk about it. I want to get your guys' thoughts on it because I do think it's complete bullshit. And at the same time, I do think a lot of people are overreacting. I don't care, bro. This is all the Matrix to me. Either or. Like, this shit doesn't even fucking faze me anymore. I just find this shit entertaining. And I'm going to be sharing my opinions on that. If you guys are vibing and haven't done so yet, please do me a favor and drop a like on this video. Drop a like because I'm doing this mighty, extra, congested. But, I mean, on my Patreon video today, I was, debating on, whether I should take the night off, man, But I'm like, bro, I'm only doing this twice a week right now, and it's not good. It's not good, Live Vibe isn't about me. It's about you guys, and I'm going to do whatever it takes. There's no quit in me, man. There's something I've learned over the past few years that there is no quit. And I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep trucking. You're going to have to fucking... It paralyzed me, bro. But anyways, I did miss a Live Vibe though. I went to a stomach diarrhea Anyways, guys, it was 4th. Dude, so much shit happened. Trump signs the big beautiful bill, which I'm like, yeah, whatever. But it was 4th of July. That's gonna lead us to our question of the day. How was your 4th of July? How was your 4th of July weekend? Did you do anything special? I'll tell you what I did here in just a moment. But I'm going to go into chat, see what's everyone up to. What's good, Danny Nut? How you doing, brother? Zach, how you doing, dude? Welcome back to the Live Vibe. Reggie, JD, Justin, how you doing? Adrian, Stan, what's up, guys? How's everyone doing, man? You guys vibing? What are you guys up to tonight, man? What are you guys dipping on, dude? What are you guys dipping on? My 4th of July weekend... I got sick on Thursday. I had 4th of July off, and I did nothing. I sat in my living room in my sweatpants, my stretchy sweatpants, and that was the day where I started feeling my voice. I completely lost my voice, man. Completely. My voice sounds great right now. The past few days, horrible. But my body is feeling good. I feel like I have no choice. I work tomorrow, bro. Just fucking go, bro. You know what I mean? But I just, what did I do? I finished watching The Chosen season 5. They have all the episodes now of The Chosen on Amazon. If you guys want to know the story of Jesus, it's the best depiction. And they have all 5 seasons up on Amazon if you're an Amazon Prime subscriber. If you have Amazon Prime, then you automatically have the streaming service. But that's what I watched. What else did I watch? It was a chill day, dude. Because I had to work on Saturday. But Sunday was bedridden. And today was like, bitch, get up. We got a Live Vibe to do, broskies. And I picked up this can a couple days ago, and I knew I was going to be talking about it, and along with the other craziness that's been happening around here. But Trent, how you doing, brother? I haven't seen Trent in a while. Justin's got that cougar. What's up, Ninja? How you doing, Ninja? Are you still at AZ or are you back? It was tits money. So this is how. I'm sorry. I'm not on there right now. Ryan, it was tits money. Tried Old Smoky Moonshine Original. Bro, did anyone else feel like different this 4th of July? Because here at my apartments where I live, I heard fireworks. People were still shooting out from fireworks. There was a lot less of them. Like, it was just a lot less fireworks. And reading everyone's, like, stories and how the 4th of July's were, people were, I don't know. It's weird. We're in a strange turning point in our collective consciousness worldwide, bro. It's the strangest. I need to take this dip out, man. Yes, even when I'm sick, I'm still packing fatties, bro. And I'm glad I got the Grizzly Can. That's the pouches. Now I'll explain why. I need to start going to pouches. Pouches are going to last. Bro, you're not going to believe how much I paid for this can of Grizzly, bro. Oh, my Lanta. Damn. Justin, you stood home and did nothing. Attaboy. Sometimes that's the best, bro. I think Jesse was working, and it was weird too because 4th of July landed on a Friday, dude. You know what I mean? But you know, when you have to work the next day, it's and the thing is, I don't drink anymore, right? It would have been nice to like barbecue or something, but no, I don't know, man. I spend all these holidays alone, and I'm not, you know, I'm not sad about that. It's sad, but I'm definitely not sad about that. I enjoy my own company. And there's this little less bullshit, you know what I mean? But I mean, even though I was sick, I still had a good time. You know, I got some groceries, so I had some food. I munched a little bit, and yeah, it's not a 4th of July that I'm gonna remember. That's for damn sure. You're back in California. Got back around. Oh, you got 8. That's a lot better than 3 a.m. landing over there, Ninja. That's great. Last night and already missing it. Yeah, you're probably not missing all the heat, man. California's getting some big heat. And last time I checked, I think there's another Cali fire brewing right now in Laguna Beach, if I'm not mistaken. But Ninja spent an awesome weekend in Arizona. I was texting her this weekend. It looked like she and her family had a blast. Stan, would you guys celebrate 4th of July in Australia, brother? Mine was amazing. It was my godson's first birthday. That's freaking awesome, dude. So you were celebrating something, dude. That's awesome. That's awesome, brother. Stan, how you doing, brother? You good? I know. I know you're going through some shit, man. I hope you got your head up, brother. We miss you here on the live vibe, dude. Ryan, look at that. Look how nice Ryan is. Look at how nice Ryan is. Bag of chew is $20 now, LOL. And it's not going down. It's not going down, bro. Bro, I paid $10.95 for a can of Grizzly pouches. That is blasphemy. I was paying 97 cents for a can when I started. Now it's let's say $11 now. $11 in Florida. What the fuck is going on, bros? No wonder why people are switching to vapes. No wonder why people are going to Nick pouches. Because they're not charging $10 for, they're charging half. They're charging freaking half. And that's why I'm going with Cougar, bro. That's why it's not worth it. But the can I got, bro, is so sexy. We're still going to 4th of July question of the day, guys. If you guys have want to tell me how you're, I want to live vicariously through you guys, bro. But because my camera isn't the best on live, I'm going to show you what the side art looks like. I took a couple pictures. I took a picture actually that I'm gonna. The side art is pretty dope. I think this is their second best one. I think the Grizzly Long Cut Wintergreen is the best looking can. But bro, it's clean, dude. It's a clean fucking can, man. They always have really good patterns on the pouch cans, dude. But we'll talk about that 4th of July. But yeah, that's ridiculous, bro. Adrian, I was in the hospital with my dad on the 4th. Son of a bitch, dude. That sucks. Was it for your dad or was it for you or was it for someone else, man? I hope you're good, man. I hope you're good, Adrian. Busy as fuck. I was working. I wouldn't imagine any other way, bro. I'm sure that's... Yeah. A lot of alcohol, grown children, and poor decisions. Absolutely. Bro, alcohol brings the worst in people. The worst decisions. I mean, you can be high as fuck and be couch locked, but I'd rather deal with someone who's high than deal with someone who is drunk. That's all I'm saying. But you're safe, and that's all that matters, JD. That's awesome. Ryan, sipping some Stoker's Long Cut Wintergreen? Hell yes. Yeah, I am all good, dude. Good, Stan. Good, brother. Good. 4th of July was needed getaway for that reset. It's always good to reset, guys. Get out of your environment. Sleep on another bed. Had a blast at Lake Powell. I got a chance to have one time with my parents' animals. Stocked up on beef and got a decent tan. Oh, man. That sounds great, man. That sounds awesome. Dude, I haven't taken a fucking reset since I moved to Florida. I've never taken a vacation or time off, bro. It's always been one thing after the other. But I think it's important to have a reset. And it's, I don't know. I think if you vacation to a place where you're out in the elements, you're out in nature, you're out on the land with animals, I think that's it's good, man. It's good for the soul. It's not like, you know, going on vacation. I think going on vacation to, like, you know, a fucking national park is completely different than like going to a vacation to like fucking Vegas where you're surrounded by LED lights and you're indoors. That's beautiful, Ninja. That's fucking awesome. Oh, Elena Bay. How you doing, Elena? How's the leg? How's the knee treating you? How you doing, Elena? I hope all is well. I hope all is well. Dude, you guys. It's the 7th of July. Bro, the Chargers play this month. They're playing a preseason game, July 31st, bro. And apparently, I've been hearing some birds chirping about how the NFL fired 3 referees who were fixing games for the Chiefs. I don't know if it's true. Maybe Reggie, being the sportsman that he is, maybe he heard something about that. I wouldn't doubt it, bro. Chiefs, bro. But, you know, I know Elena Bay is a Baltimore fan. Reggie's a Steelers fan. JD's a Steelers fan. I'm ready for football season, man. I need something to look forward to. And then, you know, maybe then, you know, there'll be 3 live vibes a week instead of just a miserable 2. It's not miserable, dude. I'm doing all I can. But Elena, I love you, girl. I hope you're doing well. Reggie, I was at work till 6:30 on the 4th, but after it was cute. I had my dad smoke a few racks of ribs. Oh, man. See, that's about the fireworks and more about the grub, the food, right? You know what I mean? You got them ribs on 4th of July? Hell yes, man. Fucking Logie did that. Boiled, bro. broil. Oh my god, that looks so delicious. Look at the girth hand. Stop it, Ninja. I got small stubby hands. Small stubby hands. Dude, the can's dope, dude. The can is fucking awesome, bro. I want rapping with friends at work and Telecall, Oklahoma. What do you mean rapping? Like, were you guys spitting beats? Like Eminem shit, bro? You went out rapping? I think you misspelled something there. I hope it's not the other word I'm thinking of. That's bad. But you went, did something fun with some friends at work in Talahekwa, Oklahoma, July 5th. That's fucking sick, dude. Fuck yeah, bro. Fuck yeah, bro. I'm on a walk, so won't be chatting heaps, fam. Hope you all had a great time on the floor. Have a peaceful walk, Stan. I was able to walk to town today, which is a good thing, because you're just coming out of surgery too, Zach, right? Attaboy, Zach. Rafting. There we go. Yeah, damn autocorrect. You went rafting. That's fucking exciting, bro. I've never been rafting. That seems pretty extreme. Like, I know there's like, you have rafting, you know, adventures that you can do, and there's like levels 1, 2, 3, and 4, some shit like that. But, bro, bitching. My knee is okay. I'm walking with my. You're walking with your walker. As long as you're walking a little bit. As long as you're walking, girl. Hell yes. I did hear that right after I bought my Chargers versus Steelers tickets. No shit. There's going to be more Steelers fans than Charger fans in that stadium when you go. But I didn't know we were playing you guys in LA. That's awesome, brother. Have you ever been to SoFi, bro? It's one of the best stadiums out there. You're going to fall in love with that stadium, dude. You've probably been there. I would think you have. But that's awesome, dude. Hell yes. You got to place another Lego bet, bro. Another $20 Lego set for that one. When do you have a date on that, Elena? Do you have a date for your next leg surgery? It probably won't happen till you can walk fully, I think, on the one you're on now, right? You would think. She's calling me scratchy. I think my bowels are just dropped, bro. They are dropped low. My voice was deeper the other day. Dude, it just... This sucks, bro. I was out in the rain like fucking Mary Poppins and shit, bro, and I got sick. Oh, I ain't flying all the way over there, bro, for a game. I haven't been to Cali since I moved out here. My brother Andy, he has season tickets, dude. Yeah, 2 hip replacements in 6 months and had 60 staples. Oh my god. So walking into town is a good thing, bro. Hell yes. Keep them hips moving, bro. You just got to keep in motion, bro. Like, I find, like, when I first started working, my legs and my ass was just cramping. And your days off, like, you're not supposed to stay stagnant. When you're sore, you're supposed to do light work. You're supposed to get excuse me. Dude, I am sweating, bro. I am hot. I'll be right back. I gotta turn up my AC. Man, I haven't used this in a while. BRB. Oh, wrong one. Shit. the Live Vibe door open. Sorry, guys. I'm going through it right now, man. I'm going through it. All right, guys. So, if anyone else wants to tell me how your 4th of July was, do so in the comments. But I ended up picking the pouch can. I think the best looking can out of all these is the long cut wintergreen. I like that burl wood they use there. But all the other cans are good. That blue looks dope. The pouches looks good. And I'm gonna pack me a can of pouches. Now, you're not supposed to be dipping at work. At least at my job. But I do anyways. But, because you're being filmed, Big Brother's always watching it. So I got these to help me out a little more. Because I just got it, which isn't a good thing. I got this to conceal it more. So I don't know how many. Oh, bro, these are moist, bro. These are moist. I don't know how many pouches come in here. Now, for me, it's about the flavor. You know, it really is the flavor. Because I do these caffeine pouches, and they're great. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pouches per can. Bro, if one pouch is enough, that's 18 dips. This will last me a while. I'm gonna keep this in my work bag. I usually have about 2-3 dips in 10 hours. So that will last me a while. I haven't had a Grizzly pouch in a little bit. But, I mean, actually, the last one I had was the dark wintergreen. And these were not like these. This is freaking moist, bro. Look at this. Look at that. That's a nice little fluffy little pouchy pouch. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's just... And that's the thing, dude. When you're coughing, right? And your throat's a little itchy. You get dip flake stuff back there, and it's not. I should have been dipping those for the past couple of days. But dude, I paid almost $11 for this can. That's just in this economy, bro, where everything is so damn expensive. I don't know how people can use, Uber Eats and all this other stuff, or get groceries delivered to their houses where everything's being so expensive and all the added taxes. Like there's a lot of like gig work pages that I follow, people who do like DoorDash and Instacart and all that stuff. It's wild, bro. What's up, BDS? How you doing? You stayed home. Well, my roommate was out all day. Yeah, it looks like a few of us just took it easy. I think a lot of us just kind of took it easy. Well, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. People were predicting something bad was going to happen, but it's all fear-mongering. But, if I would see the long cut mint and the Grizzly straight, or the long cut, I'm not buying those cans. Even though they're cool. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. But I grabbed one from the series, and that's awesome. It's just not worth it. There's some states that are still paying $5 a can for Grizzly. Why is it fucking double, bro? It's ridiculous. And freaking Cougar. That's the thing, though. Cougar makes pouches, too, bro. I need to start getting some Cougar pouches. And they just last longer, Yeah, I'm actually pretty surprised too, Ryan. That is a lot of pouches. All right, guys. So let's go into our news story here. You guys, man, does anyone know anyone that's involved with this fucking... I mean, this is horrifying, dude. This is Central Texas, right? This is the Guadalupe, I believe, River. And you know, there's conspiracies that are going out there saying, oh, they didn't have enough people, there weren't enough notice. You guys, this happened on the 4th of July. And this happened between like 1 a.m. and something. But, you know, the alerts were saying that it was going to rain like 5 to 7 inches, but this fucking river, dude, rose like 20 plus feet, bro. Now, it's not like this has never happened before. There's lime rock in this location, and the water just doesn't soak in. But as far as I know, now, I mean, there's over 100 deaths, dude. Like this, we can talk about, you know, when we were talking about the Cali fires, like not that many people died, bro. Like right off the bat, you know, the first story to break out was this Camp Mystic Lake, which is a Christian little girls camp. And a lot of these deaths are children, dude. And what's even harder, like I'm not a parent, dude, but I can imagine. What if you're a parent sending your kid to this camp and they're one of the 10 children that haven't been, there's no word from. Trump immediately signed a declaration of something. So basically any federal shit, there was Apache helicopters, the full force. This is a different administration. If it was Biden, nothing would have happened. But all the resources were there. Coast Guard was there. There's this badass props to the Coast Guard, bro. They don't get enough love. They don't. And I'm pretty sure the Coast Guards, I'm not going to say they're a laughing stock of all the other militaries, but we don't give our Coast Guard enough credit. But a single dude fucking... First off, there's been 800 plus people saved from these floods in Central Texas. 165 were airlifted from a chopper from a Coast Guardsman. And it's fucking, this fucking kid is 26 years old.
Thank you for joining us this morning. Tell us what happened.
Hey, yeah, good morning, everyone. So I'll kind of give you guys a quick synopsis of what was going on.
He's 26,
the Coast Guard launched us and decided to send a rescue crew from Air Station Corpus Christi at about 6:30, 7 a.m. on Friday, the 4th of July. I just happened to be on the duty crew with Ian Hopper, Blair Rougefort, Seth Reeves, some of our crew members in the Coast Guard. And they sent us out. We kind of encountered some pretty serious weather, some of the worst flying we've ever dealt with personally. It took us, which should have been an hour flight, probably took us about 7 or 8 just to get into the landing zone. Once made about 4 different approaches trying to get in, we were able to get boots on the ground with the Air National Guard, Department of Public Safety for Texas, game wardens. And when we decided to leave me on scene at Camp Mystic, that was kind of our main triage site we were trying to help out with. And we decided, hey, if we leave the rescue swimmer on scene, we'll have more space in our Dolphin MH-65. So based on that, I got on scene, boots on the ground at Camp Mystic. Kind of discovered I was the only person there as far as like first responders go. So yeah, I had about 200 kids mostly, all scared, terrified, cold.
Kids.
Having probably the worst day of their life, and I just kind of need to triage them, get them to a higher level of care. And get them off the flood zone with a lot of the US-60 Army helicopters.
Talk about how that works. You got 165, close to 200 kids there. How do you get them out? Just one by one?
Yeah, sir, it's a great question. So the United States Army National Guard was landing their 60s with Task Force 1, some of their rescue swimmers, and they were able to land. We kind of came up with 2 different landing zones. There was one off an archery field and then one at a soccer field. So yeah, we were able to kind of land those 60s in there. And then I was kind of the main guy as far as like grabbing people, usually like 15 to 10 kids at a time, maybe one adult with them. and bringing them over to those 60s and getting them to a different LZ that was kind of safe and had more first responders than just myself out there.
Had you ever done this before?
No, this is my first one. I haven't had any cases before. I've been a rescue swimmer for about a year, fully trained for about 6 months. So yeah, this is my first experience, but I really just kind of relied on the training we get.
Fucking that guy's a
rescue
hero,
swimmers
bro.
get some of the highest level training in the world. So really just kind of relied on that, and that, you know, just knowing that any of the rescue swimmers in the Coast Guard would have done the exact same, if not better than me. So
training is one thing, but this was the real deal.
Yeah, this is definitely the real deal, but I just remembered that, you know, when I got on scene, there was, 200 kids looking to someone for some sort of comfort and safety. They don't really know what my experience is or my rank or my age. They just know, hey, this guy's a professional and he's here to help us, and I kind of had to live up to that standard. But yeah, the real heroes, I think, were the kids on the ground. Like, those guys are heroic, and, you know, they were dealing with some of the worst times of their lives, and they were staying strong, and that helped inspire me to kind of get in there and help them out.
The crazy part is, bro, it happened so damn fast, bro. Like, that's ridiculous. Now, how is it humanly possible for a rainstorm to cause all this big water flow? And there's conspiracy theories. Oh, there was a dam that was open. Oh, it's CERN or whatever. There wasn't enough ample time. You always want to point the blame on something, but this is a natural disaster, dude. I'm not pointing any fingers on this. This is just a sad story. You're in a summer camp, bro. Like, what the parents are going through right now, it's fucking tough, dude. Like, I put, let me see what's still saved. Heavy rainfall, 5 to 11 inches, fell in just a few hours on July 4th. 5 to 11 inches in just a few hours, in and of itself, is fucking ridiculous, dude. With some areas receiving up to 15 inches, far exceeding National Weather Service initial forecast of 1 to 3 inches. Yeah, a little off. The Guadalupe River rose dramatically, surging to 26 feet. 26 feet. In 45 minutes. Bro, like, I don't know what's... You can't get out of that, bro. When it's a flash flood, the fucking damages that happen on this, man, it is sad, dude. It's estimated about $18 to $22 billion in total damages and economic loss, including impacts on homes, businesses, tourism, and recovery efforts. Over 850 people have been rescued, including 160 air rescues with helicopters and swift water rescue teams with local, state, and federal agencies, including the Texas National Guard and U.S. Coast Guard. A federal disaster declaration was signed by President Donald Trump on July 6th to request Texas Governor Greg Abbott enabling FEMA assistance, basically meaning all federal shit is at your disposal. Search and rescue operations continue while challenging from debris, heat, venomous snakes, and ongoing rainfall. They're still searching, bro. As of July 7th, 104 people have been confirmed dead across central Texas. Kerr County, the hardest hit area, with 84 deaths, including 56 adults, 28 children. Of these, 15 adults and 9 children are pending identification. This is just... It's horrible. It's horrible news, man. It's... When this was happening, I was reading the news. And then... This is how fucked up everything is, man. It's just a mind fuck, right? I mean, you should only be focused on yourself, but This is how twisted it is. You go on social media and you hearing these stories, people filming their backyards being flooded, and then you scroll to the next video and it's some fucking it's a fight video, then a makeup tutorial, then this and that, and this fucking world is strange, man. If anything, it puts in perspective that you should cherish life. Every day isn't guaranteed, you know. We're all worried about our own little things going on, and it's like people are literally losing their homes, losing their lives. It's a wild story, man. And I don't know if there's any live vibers from Texas. I don't know. Do you guys know any live vibers that are from Texas? Absolute Trump's not to blame for neither is Shady Vance. No one's blaming Trump. People are blaming the weather service. People are blaming climate change. People are blaming geoengineering bullshit. Like, oh, look at this. Exactly where these floods are, they're just got a government contract to build a whatever plant. It's a whole different L'Chaim type of, it's just weird, bro. You've had a lot of crazy natural disasters this year. And there is a polar shift happening. And the fucking the human resonance, bro, has been going fucking crazy. Has anyone the last couple nights haven't waken up? I mean, I've been waking up from night sweats because I'm feeling like shit. But has everyone been sleeping all right? Has anyone been getting some irregular sleeps the past couple nights? Not only was the water deep, but the currents were insanely... Yeah, you can't walk. Dude, those things are so powerful. If you try to... you're done. Those are... You're done. And how do you keep afloat, bro? And there's plenty of videos, dude, that I just couldn't save. I'm like, I can't show that. There's a lot of sad stuff happening, bro. It's just sad. Just be appreciative, guys. Hug your loved ones. All right. Next story. Can you give us the Epstein client list? Sure thing. We just need to censor the victims' names. And it's gone. First the Diddy stuff, and now this. Bro, no matter what aisle you're on in the political spectrum, no one believes this shit. Remember Pam Bondi, the hot little blonde? 1,000 hours of video footage we gotta go. Cash Patel, Bongino saying the same shit. And this is what they give us. If there's no Epstein client list, why did they say they were going to release the Epstein client list? Even Elon is getting into the action. We will release the Epstein client list. We just need more time. The Epstein client list is on my desk. There is no Epstein client list. Have we been gaslit? Have we been gaslit about this? This makes no sense, bro. Who are you fooling? Who is the government fooling? Who is the government fooling here? This was today, bro.
MAGA supporters who say they want...
Of what happened.
Caroline, the DOJ and FBI have now concluded there was no Jeffrey Epstein client list. What do you tell MAGA supporters who say they want anyone involved in Jeffrey Epstein's alleged crimes to be held accountable?
This administration wants anyone who has ever committed a crime to be held accountable, and I would argue this administration has done more to lock up bad guys than certainly the previous administration. And the Trump administration is committed to truth into transparency. That's why the Attorney General and the FBI Director pledged at the President's direction to do an exhaustive review of all of the files related to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes and his death. And they put out a memo in conclusion of that review. There was material they did not release because, frankly, it was incredibly graphic and it contained child pornography, which is not something that's appropriate for public consumption. But they committed to an exhaustive investigation. That's what they did, and they provided the results of that. That's transparency.
Follow up on that,
Sure.
Caroline. Okay, so the FBI looks at the circumstances surrounding the death of Jeffrey Epstein. According to the report, this systematic review revealed no incriminating client list. So what happened to the Epstein client list that the Attorney General said she had on her desk?
Well, I think if you go back and look at what the Attorney General said in that interview, which was on your network on Fox News.
I've got the quote.
Go ahead.
John Roberts said, DOJ may be releasing the list of Jeffrey Epstein's clients. Will that really happen? And she said, it's sitting on my desk right now to review.
Yes, she was
What?
saying the entirety of all of the paperwork, all of the paper in relation to Jeffrey Epstein's crimes. That's what the Attorney General was referring to, and I'll let her speak for that. But again, when it comes to the FBI and the Department of Justice, they are more than committed to ensuring that bad people are put behind bars. They have an operation going on right now called Summer Heat, which has
Don't
our
deflect,
murder
bitch.
rate trending in the lowest direction in United States history. Their emphasis on violent crime and locking up violent criminals has led to the arrest of 14,000 violent criminals. That's a 62% increase from the same time period last year. So this Attorney General and the FBI Director are committed to putting bad people behind bars where they belong. They promised an exhaustive review. That's what they did for any.
Blah, 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 blah. I'm calling bullshit. I'm not playing any side here. It's bullshit. I'm not, Trump has not been impressing me these last couple months. Now, is there reasoning behind this? I mean, nobody was talking about Epstein for the past couple months. Is this to get people focused on the Epstein stuff? And then some shit will come to light? Is the Trump administration playing like a 5D fucking chess thing? What's going on? What's going on? It doesn't make sense. And I don't like it. I don't. Everyone's calling bullshit on it, bro. Everyone's calling. So am I. It's a total shit show. It's a cover-up, bro. You know, I saved a post here, bro, and this is conspiracy. We're gonna get into some conspiracy shit here. We're gonna get conspiratorial. Tell me I saved it, man. Did I save it? I don't know. Well, I can't find it right now. But this is what they're saying. They're saying the list is... There's so many people that are on the list that it will cause chaos. From celebrities to political people from the right and left. And if this list were to come out, the whole system would crash. The world wouldn't be able to accept it, and there would be mass riots, mass this. The whole Democrat, Republican things would go to shit. And in order to not cause havoc and the disruption of our government, they are covering it up. Fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm going through it right now. That's what I've been reading. Everything will crumble. From CEOs to... There's only like 4 or 5 companies that run this show. And if they're all involved, what would happen? What would happen? And to that I say, fuck it. Fuck it. Let the shit crumble. Give us the list. They released a video camera footage of I don't know how long of outside Epstein's prison cell. Which apparently they didn't have any footage of that, right? The cameras kind of went down. There was 1 minute missing from that footage, that security footage. Why would you release a lengthy video of people going in and out with the timestamp on there and there's a minute missing? Are we that dumb? That was caught right off the bat. So I'm not like, the way they worded it, it's like, hey, the investigation has concluded. He committed suicide and there was no list. Next, they closed the case basically. I'm gonna give it a little time, but I don't think this is the last time we're gonna hear from this. I don't know, bro. But everyone is like, this is bullshit, bro. And this is gonna get people talking. Hey, if Trump's on that fucking list, I want to know. Because right now, I support Trump still. If he's on that list and he did some shady shit, F that guy. When it comes to little kids, dude, you're my worst enemy, bro. Yo, Zara, how you doing, brother? Ryan, what's up, Ryan? How you doing, dude? Long time no see, guys. All wise. Yeah, I believe it too, bro. There were so many elitists, a list of actors, politicians involved to where this has been covered up. Now, if you're Trump, you have all these world leaders knowing that it can literally corrupt other countries. Because Prince Andrew's, that's almost a given. Prince Andrew's on the list. If Trump had that list, and if he's covering it up so that, dude, our government, everything is run by blackmail. Blackmail is the game in politics and in DC. If he's like, hey, you want to play ball with us? If you don't do this tariff or trade deal with us, then your name's going to go up. So this could be a strategic thing. But resign was trending today on Twitter. That's Pam Bondi. They wanted to resign. You can't... Trying to stay strong for you guys. Fuck, I am hurting right now. It's a fucking matrix, dude. I don't want to look too far into it, but I'm just like, come on, bro. Come on, bro. What's going on, dude? What's going on? Government needs to be... the house of cards needs to fall, bro. Cody, how you doing, bro? Yo, the flood has sucked. We lost a person my buddy works with. That sucks, man. Yeah, we were talking about that earlier, Cody. It's horrible, dude. Horrible. And it's still going, bro. They're still getting rain. I think they lifted the flash flooded warning tonight, I think. It just sucks, dude. Gotta spread love, man. Gotta spread cheer, dude. The surveillance footage is garbage. First they say they never was because it didn't catch it or didn't record. Now all of a sudden this footage exists and the list disappears. And Elaine goes free. I don't think she's free. Ghislaine Maxwell? I don't know. It's just, nothing makes sense. And this is a Trump administration. So it's all going to go to him. It's all going to go to him. And I hope they keep asking questions about the list. We the people, bro. He's going to lose a lot of his base. And what's that going to do? It's not going to do anything. He can't run a third term. But the people want. The fucking victims need closure. The thousands of victims need closure. Yeah, probably. Probably there. I sure hope he ain't on the list. Hey, man, I just be honest with me. I think it's most likely that he's using it. He's using it for blackmail. But, I mean, I don't know, dude. People aren't going to forget about this, though, dude. They're not. Kash Patel needs some explaining to do down in Balgino. They strictly said there's no list. Maybe that's the key word. There is no Epstein list. Maybe they're talking about like a physical list, like a column list. They didn't say there was nobody involved. Hey, that just popped in my brain. Again, bro, the wording is very important here. Maybe this is, yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know. But I didn't vote for the elite pedos to be protected. All good, bro. Hell yeah, man. Grinding nonstop, bro. That's awesome to hear, Cody. It's awesome to hear, bro. Keep stacking them chips. Oh, Cody, you're in Texas? All right, let's go, you guys. I know it's short, but we are going to go to Live Viber Spotlight. My cold is getting worse, bro. I don't know, it's the light. I don't know, but we're going to Live Viber Spotlight. And then we're going to end it there, unfortunately. I would like to talk. I got way more footage. Bro, I got footage of Ozzy Osbourne's last concert he did. I want to talk about that. A lot of good videos to share, but I am under the weather, bro. I am going through it right now. I am going through it. But I'm going to quickly check Spotlight to see if any of you guys have sent anything Q. Where did we leave off? Take it easy there. Looks like Farky's on a... This isn't a hard cast, but this isn't a soft cast either. It isn't. If you guys haven't done so already, hit that like button. Oh shit, look at that. Green participated. Took my decals off. That's right, he has his police cruiser. Green, old school Viber. He took took my decals off. Tired of people calling my local police department. Well, that'll do it, bro. Oh man. That's the thing where you're gonna open yourself into, bro. He loves his police cruiser. It still looks like a fucking cop car. You still got the lights and the fucking ram thing in the front, dude. Good old Louisiana. It looks good though, man. Green, I don't know if you're gonna watch this, but it looks good, dude. I like it. He's just a big Sheriff fan, bro. He loves the cops. It's fucking awesome. Oh, fuck. Sorry, guys. Look at the Live Vibe Sexy Mama. Happy 4th of July from Beefcake and the Live Vibe Sexy Mama. Be safe and have fun, you all. Look at that. Liz joined the Live Vibe last week, which was nice. I know they've been busy. Liz is working now. Look at Beefcake looking beefier as ever, bro. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. I love seeing that, man. I love seeing that. It's a walking boot, Elena. It's a walking boot. Oh, look at that. Reg got it, bro. Damn, Reg. I like that. He's got his Modelo. He's got it. That looks like tater salad, bro. With ribs. Attaboy, Reggie. I'm vibing with that, bro. Hell yes. Reg knows how to do it. Stand. Aussie V8 for the win. For the win. Do you guys have the steering wheel on the opposite side as the US? Damn. That sounds like a normal night in LA, bro. Dude, what kind of car is that, dude? I don't know what kind of car that is, but that looks sick. Fuck, look how beautiful that is, bro. That's a great shot, Stan. Oh, shit. Bro, there's nothing like homemade. Homemade is always the best tater salad, bro. What I like in my tater salad is black olives. They don't, when I buy the store brand shit, they don't have black olives in tater salad. I like tater salad with black olives. This looks clean, bro. I don't even know what kind of car this is, Stan. I don't know. Stan, does your toilet water? It does. It does in Australia. It does. Ah. Do you boil it with Dr. Pepper? You just soak it with pure Dr. Pepper. Boiling the ribs, those things fall off the bone, bro. Those fall off the bone, bro. My best mate, Joshy, his adorable child, Harvey, which is his godson, and myself, as he dropped me off at the airport, returned to Tassie. Look at that. That's why. Yeah, that's right, because he went to the mainland. He went to Sydney, dude. That's awesome, Stan. That's awesome. That's sick. Oh, shit, he sent more photos. That's probably like a what? Like a fucking 45, not even. It's probably like a 30-minute flight, house stand. Down under. Oh yeah. That's probably like a 30-minute flight, bro. It's probably a cheap ass flight too. Just probably a little bit of ocean. I don't know. Australia is pretty freaking big though, bro. Some cool shots in the air. Oh, that's beautiful. I love flying during sunset, dude. You see all these crazy colors, especially here when you got the city lights on. Just feel like a bird. I love flying. There's some people who hate flying, bro. I am not one of them. Well, I hate flying if it's more than like a 2.5 hour flight. It's a nuisance. But if it's like an 1.5 hour flight, bro, those are fun, bro. Those are fun as hell. Cody. This is how Cody spent his 4th of July. It's a Holden VSS Commodore. Bro, is that the car? I don't even heard. Is that an Australian car? I didn't even heard of that. Look at Cody and his family, bro. Damn. Little Pody. Oh, look at him. Hell yeah, he's getting it. He's getting it. Cody's getting his freaking his miles in. His steps in. Dude, I'm averaging during my work shift 9 miles. 19,000 steps right now. Keep at it, bro. Keep at it, Cody. Whoa, fucking bacon. Damn. It's a 50-minute flight. What's up, Chrissy? How you doing? Welcome to Live Vibe. That's some bacon right there, bro. That is some bacon. Give me that bacon. And that is it for Live Viber Spotlight. You guys, thank you for sharing your photos, man. Thank you for sharing your photos. I hope everyone's... I have to check in more. I am just so damn busy, man. I would share... I'm sharing all my stuff, guys, on... excuse me. On my Patreon. Behind the scenes stuff at work, but... If you guys want to help support the Live Vibe, dude, $5 a month over my Patreon. I posted a new video today. It'll help support the Live Vibe. Also, I have a Cash App on the screen. If you want to donate, I love you all. I hope, well, I hope. We'll be back on Wednesday, folks. We'll be back on Wednesday. Holden is owned by GM. You missed the last two, Chris. Did I? Oh. Damn. What is that? That looks like a hawk, bro. You're sick, Cody. You're just sick, Cody. Sorry I couldn't go longer today, guys. I am, as you can tell, a bit under the weather. But I love you all. Again, if you want to support me on Patreon, $5 a month, link is down below. I love y'all. Have a great night. And I'll catch you guys back on here on Wednesday. Peace.